Hi everyone, good evening, and it's so lovely to see so many of you here. And there are still many joining, so let's give enough time for everyone to be present. Meanwhile, I would wish to share with you about something important that happened this week. Probably some of you don't know, yeah, and then some of you actually were part of this. This week, on the 4th of December, we were guided to activate a new portal with Lyra on Earth. And what we did was that we all chose a specific land, a specific place that we wish to activate with the Lyran frequencies. We received the activation code, and we all sat in meditation more or less in the same time, or at least in the same day. Actually, the ones who were in Europe, we decided to do so at 12 p.m. and the rest, they did the activation in the same day on the 4th of December. And it was so magical, and I am so incredibly grateful to all of you who were part of this. I didn't expect so many people to join. I didn't expect such an amazing energy to come through. The moment I sat in meditation, I was preparing for the ceremony, it just felt amazing. The Lyran energy started to pour in, and it felt like the whole land started to vibrate. And then I felt the presence of all the others who decided to join me in this activation all over the world. There were actually from different parts of the world, and I'm so grateful to all of you who took part in this. So if you're here and you have activated the portal with Lyra on the 4th of December, thank you so much. You are great. You're such lovely people. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for being vessels for this high energy to come through. And I also wish to share with you that actually since we have been activating the portal, not only that I've noticed different changes at the level of the vibration around me, but I've noticed quite some changes within myself. And one such important change was that I couldn't think anymore, and I cannot think anymore about what I'm going to do in the future or what happened in the past. It's like every time such a thought comes in, something greater comes and says, there is only this present moment. And then the attention comes here, and there is so much clarity, and everything else just disappears. And I had this intention, I asked for this to happen, and it just happened after the portal activation. And this is just one kind of the change that I'm experiencing, and then probably many of you are experiencing other types of shifts. So I'm so grateful for this, and I'm sure, and I know that as we do this kind of activations, we are not doing them only for Mother Earth, only for raising the vibration of the planet, but we are doing them for humanity to expand its consciousness. And what happened during this activation was that we were actually asked to envision a new timeline on which a reality in which people feel much more connected with themselves and much more connected with all that is. Where a timeline where people step back into a deep sense of unity and love, and they change their values. We actually envisioned this during the activation, how we all change our values and we move them from whatever is external, in relation to finances and survival and so on. And we move those values, we shift them into giving importance to what happens within, to how we can actually evolve, on how we can develop more compassion and true love, how we can take more care of Mother Earth. And we envision this new timeline, really tuning into it and feeling that it is real, that it's already there. It's not something that we are creating right now. It is a reality that we are tuning into so we can have the experience of it. And this is my true hope, that this is what we are actually bringing through this activation. So thank you all for participating. Thank you, the Lyran Council, for all the guidance that you have provided. Thank you, 3A Atlas, for all the frequencies that came through. There were actually many encoded frequencies coming through during the activation from the 3A Atlas. So thank you all so much for this. And of course, next time when I will receive such a guidance of activating a new portal, I'm going to let you all know so you can join. This time I actually did it. I posted on Facebook and wherever I could, and many of you joined. I know that some of you didn't get in touch with this information. Yeah, but next time when I will have such a guidance, I will do my best to share it with all of you. Thank you once again so much. So this is actually the second transmission that we received from the Lyran Council and 3A Atlas. We had one a few weeks ago, and this was the first activation for upgrading our DNA. The one that we will be receiving today is the second one, and we will be receiving the third one on the 19th of December, when 3A Atlas is the closest to Earth. And if you haven't received the first one, there is no problem. You can still be here. It's all good. You can also ask me for the recording of the first one, and I will gladly share it with you. You can also find it on YouTube, on my YouTube. You go on searching Octavia Vasile, you'll be seeing this as one of the last videos, actually. Okay, so please make yourself comfortable, which means that you don't need to do anything, just to feel relaxed. If you wish to lay down, you can lay down. If you have any questions, you can write them in the chat. We are quite many today, so I cannot say that it's good to turn on your microphones at the end and ask your questions, but you can write them in the chat, and I will do my best, if we still have time after the transmission, to have a look on your questions and answer. Aya nakina shina ina kerana umna kerana shina kina ina karana ina kerena kerana umna kerana shina kina una kina ina unna amara nakina ara nakina na shina kina na Eya nakina shina ya kina na ora nakina na enna shera nakena We are delighted to connect with all of you here and now. We are the Lyran Council, the ones who have been close to you along this entire time, the ones who deeply resonate with your vibration and your missions on Earth. We are here with you today to provide guidance for this time, and also for bringing the frequencies that you need right now. We are here firstly to remind you of all the joy and happiness that stay within you, to remind you to look within, Because whatever you're looking for is already there, exactly where you're looking from. You're not separated from it. We know very well from up here that there is no separation between that which you wish to experience and who you are. But whenever you look so much outside and you give yourself the impression that what you're looking for is there at some distance, and that there is some distance between you and that, then you forget, you distract yourself, and you start engaging with that which doesn't serve you. So we are here today to firstly remind you to look within, dive within yourself, find that real love exactly there into your heart, because you are never separated from it. And what your soul longs for is peace, is happiness, is love, and nothing else. And all that is within you. And as you realize this, you start turning more and more within. And this is when magic, the real magic, happens. This is when you start experiencing the fifth dimensional reality. This is when you step outside the three-dimensional matrix. And you, yes, you, all of you who are here with us today, you are all so meant to do this. It is because you are the ones who have already received the initiations. You are the ones who have upgraded your DNA, and many of you have already come on Earth with such a DNA. So we ask you to step forward. Be the ones who bring the change into your world. Be the ones to show that there is no need for any kind of conditioning, that this reality is not about believing, it is all about creating. Yes, you heard us very well. Whenever you believe in something, you simply limit your reality to that something. When you acknowledge that everything is fluid and that you're creating your reality spontaneously, then you realize that belief is simply something that served you in your three-dimensional reality. Now you're awakening from that, and you realize that you create your own stories, your own concepts, your own ideas. You can call them beliefs if you wish to, but let them be fluid and let yourself flow with life, because life is all about change and new experiences and tuning into new frequencies. And this is exactly why you're here. So we are inviting you to let go many of your stories, all the stories related to time, and mostly the perception of time being linear. It is not. Time is expanding, dear human beings. And this is how you are as well. You are not bounded to any age. You are not bounded to your past. You are expanding exactly as time expands to you. That's the real flow of time. Time is an energy. And if you know how to align yourself with it, then you'll feel that expansion in your whole being. And this is how it is meant to be. And then there are so many other stories that you have lived upon in your three-dimensional world, and now it is time to leave them behind. Observe that so many times you're afraid to step forward because you wish to know, you're attached, you experience fear. But now is the time to embrace the unknown. Give yourself the chance to feel, to surrender, to know that you're so much meant to have a new experience. The new earth can manifest only on a new timeline, and this new timeline vibrates in the fifth dimension. And if you're truly ready to do so, then you might be ready to step a little bit out of your comfort zone. This is very important because change takes place out of your comfort zone. It is essential for your evolution. So whenever your mind tells you that this is unpleasant, or I do not know it, or I do not trust it, call upon us, the Lyran Council. Be sure that we will be supporting your transformation. We are all here with you for this reason, because humanity is so much meant to change its perception at this time. You're being infused with the highest possible frequencies so you can experience a deeper sense of love, a much deeper sense of unity. This means to let go of blaming, of any kind of judgmental thoughts, of any kind of idea that points out to you being separated from anyone else, to let go of so many beliefs, to forgive and to understand, to be the creator who you are, that you are, and mostly to take responsibility upon your creation. This is what truly happens in the fifth dimension. And we know very well that you are ready. Maybe sometimes your minds show resistance. This doesn't mean that you are not ready. It simply means that you need to learn how to look beyond your mind. Because if until now you have defined yourself upon what you think that you are, now it is time to understand that whoever or whatever you thought that you are, that was false. Because who you are is beyond thinking and beyond matter. So now find yourself in the space beyond your thought, in that silence, in the beauty beyond mind and matter. Find yourself there and expand yourself in that state. And as this happens, you're going to experience a very different reality. A reality where you observe that nothing is separated from you. Therefore, all that you can do is to truly love, truly show kindness and compassion, to share, to give, to care, to serve. This is the fifth dimensional perspective. This is the fifth dimensional lifestyle. And we are here with you to guide you there, step by step. Do not blame yourselves for anything. Whatever opposition happens, it happens at the level of the mind. And the mind is just an instrument. It's just the surface of who you are. You are multidimensional consciousness, experiencing yourself in so many ways right here and now. And gradually you are awakening to that. Have patience, but have will. Keep yourself positive, and mostly keep yourself light. And when we say this, we actually bring a strong invitation to all of you. To be lighter means to let go of heavy thoughts, heavy emotions, your heavy burdens. To let go as well of the heavy diets that you have consumed until now. Your vibration is meant to change. You do not need as much food as you needed before. You do not need to think as before. You can stay empty and present. You're changing completely, so flow with that change. Don't give yourselves the feeling, don't give yourself the impression that life should go on exactly in the same way. No one designed life like this. Life was designed in such a way that your experiences should change all the time. Whatever you've tried before and you like, that's perfectly fine. Now it's time to leave that behind. Embrace a new experience, a more evolved one, a higher vibrational one. Many of you say, I am here on earth and I have a human body, so I can feel joy through this human body, and that's perfectly fine. You have felt so much joy in so many ways. But now it is time to tune into what it is truly subtle, to bring your bodies together, to merge with your astral self. And for this, the density needs to be decrease. And so you're raising your own vibration. So be ready to do so. Let go of many of your distractions. Let go of what doesn't serve you anymore so you can have a very different experience. Don't get stuck in the same games and stories. Whatever you have experienced, learn to let go of. That's your reality. That's the fluidity of it. We feel so much gratitude for all of you who are here. We feel that you are receiving this transmission through your open heart. We feel the joy within your heart, your commitment, your trust, and your connection with the cosmic realm. So we are inviting you all now to breathe in and breathe out, to look within, and to ask yourself if you're ready to receive these new codes, new frequencies, so you can accelerate your evolution. And if the answer is yes, then bring a large smile on your face so you can tune even more into the joy of it. Because joy is the vibration that facilitates this entire process. And as you breathe in, let your body relax. Let yourself realign with your heart. We speak now and we speak clearly. Allow your body to soften and allow your breath to flow. Inhale gently and exhale fully. And let your awareness settle into the center of your chest. Feel the rhythm of your breath moving like a calm tide. And as you relax, our presence begins to enter your field. You may feel warmth on your skin, pulse above your crown, or a soft pressure behind your eyes. This is us. This is the Lyran Council. We stand beside you now. Above you, a radiant sphere of white gold light begins to form, and it expands effortlessly, as if it has always been there. This is our field. It is stable, it is ancient, and it is crystalline. At the same time, another presence approaches from great distance. The comet that approaches Earth now, which has precise intelligence. This is the consciousness of the 3A Atlas, a frequency that carries codes of structural evolution, neural expansion, and upgrades to the human DNA. You may feel a cool breeze around your neck or a crystalline clarity in your spine. Allow now these two fields, ours and Atlas, to merge into one radiant gateway above you. We combine our frequencies now so that you receive only what your system is ready to hold, with ease, with coherence, with stability. Breathe softly as the gateway opens. naki 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 na hu naki na era naki na aya na i na Bring your attention to your spine. Feel it lengthen slightly, as if an unseen light lifts it upward. A warm golden current travels from the base of your spine all the way to the crown of your head. And this current clears tension and dissolves outdated patterns. It softens fears. It loosens emotional residue. It makes space. Your cells begin to glow gently from within, like thousands of small lanterns waking up. Your DNA is not a fixed structure. It is a living library, like your own earth. It listens and it responds and it remembers. So let this truth settle inside you. Now see or simply sense a long spiral of light inside your own body. This is your DNA. It does not matter if the image is clear or abstract. A blue-white crystalline light from 3A Atlas touches the spiral. Where it touches, dormant pathways begin to shimmer now. At the same time, we send a golden beam of energy from above. The blue-white light and the golden light merge, forming soft pulses of gold, white, and deep blue that ripple along your DNA. These colors bring stabilization, clarity, higher intelligence, dimensional memory, perception of your multidimensionality. Let these pulses move up and down the spiral in a slow rhythmic flow. Your DNA is learning, is remembering to breathe again, to open, to reflect its original design. Your system may respond with warmth, with emotions, tingling, stillness, or expansion. Allow it to do so. All responses are perfect. Now a sphere of golden light forms around your entire DNA. This sphere lifts old imprints that have completed their work within you. Let it release outdated beliefs, heavy emotional patterns, fear-based imprints, karmic imprints, loops of limitation. They rise like dust, illuminated by sunlight, visible for a moment, then drifting away. Let's honor all that leaves you now. It served its purpose. It is complete. It is done. The energy of 3A Atlas intensifies now. Above your crown, A spiral of silver-blue particles forms. It pours downward like a waterfall of light. This light enters the crown, moves down the spine, and branches throughout your body. And it carries a higher coherence, stronger cellular communication, increased intuitive capacity, reconnection to stellar memory, expansion of perception, upgrades to inner guidance. Let this crystalline intelligence spread through your organs, your bloodstream, brain, nerves, and all your subtle fields. Then we, the Lyran Council, seal this upgrade with a final layer of golden frequency. This ensures harmony and gentle integration, perfect pacing. Your energy field expands around you, becoming clear and luminous. You may feel lighter, wider, more spacious. Your DNA is listening again. Your senses refine. Your perception will deepen. Your inner knowing will strengthen. Take a soft, deep breath in. Allow everything to settle peacefully. Now, beloved ones, bring awareness to your feet or to the parts of your body touching the ground. From your heart, column of golden light begins to move downward. It travels through your solar plexus, through your hips, through your legs, and deep into the earth. This light carries all the new codes you have received. The Lyran code, the Atlas crystalline intelligence, the awakened memory of your DNA. It moves through layers of soil, through stone, through underground rivers, through crystalline waters, until it reaches the core of the earth. Gaia responds. She pulses upward to greet this transmission. Now this energy begins to travel outward through the entire Earth grid. It enters the ley lines, the ancient meridians of planetary consciousness, and it flows into sacred sites across the world, into all the sacred sites across the world. Pyramids, stone circles, volcanic temples, caves, standing stones, mountain portals, underwater cities. Every site begins to glow now. Every sacred point resonates with the incoming codes. The planet awakens in unison. The 3A Atlas frequency now pulses through the Earth itself, stabilizing the magnetic field, preparing the biosphere for higher influxes of light and for deeper contact. The human body is ready. The earth body is ready. The bridge is open now. The stellar gateway slowly withdraws, leaving now a gentle shine around your crown. Atlas returns to its path, but the imprint remains inside you. With the Lyran Council, linger for a moment here. Walk gently in the hours ahead. Drink water. Rest when needed. Your system is adjusting to a new frequency. You have all done well, beloved ones. So take one last soft inhale and a complete exhale now. Return to your body, feel your hands, feel your feet. Place your feet on the ground. We remain close to you because of this activation that you have just received. Please expect certain things to be brought to your conscious mind. Old beliefs, various stories that do not serve you anymore, the old emotional storage. They might come up on the surface, so you can become aware of all this baggage and release it. Be open. You're receiving all the necessary support for this process to take place smoothly, in love, with grace. With the Lyran Council, we are always here with you. We always deeply love you. We are not separated from you. And so we hope to reconnect soon again. Thank you, all of you, for being here to receive this wonderful transmission. Thank you, the High Council of Lyran, and many other Ascended Masters who I actually felt surrounding me and surrounding us during this transmission. So great thanks to all of you and for all the beautiful vibrations, feelings, and the commitment that you have brought here. Thank you so much.